Welcome to Regan's Corner Sports Network here on RSPN 1 here in beautiful La Crosse, Indiana. Okay, even though it is snowing outside, it's probably about 30. Okay, but Trinity, how are you dealing through all that terrain today?
It's actually not that bad. The only thing I really can't feel is my toes. But other than that, I'm pretty warm.
For sure. Just having a fun day here on 100 inning day here in La Crosse, Indiana. But if there's something that all of us here at Regan's Corner needs to know about Trinity, what is it?
I try my hardest all the time, 24/7. There's probably never not a time that I'm not trying to improve and get better at literally anything. School, softball, any sports that I do. So yeah.
So, what are we going to be looking for this year as your guys' broadcaster and stuff like that on the games for your improvement and stuff?
Getting better at fielding and outfield and center or right, and getting better at batting for sure. Because I definitely want to improve in batting.
So, what's kind of the mental part of the game here? Okay, with the hitting and kind of knowing. Okay,
Sometimes that like you can like get in your head. Well, I get in my head a lot. So like Alex, she tells me like turn off or like sing a song. Because if I sing a song in my head, like I'm not thinking about anything and I just go, I just swing.
okay. So, what's the go-to song in your head?
Um, Probably Rap Star by Polo G. I don't know why, but that song just instantly plays in my head.
Okay. So, what's your walk-up song going into the plate?
We don't have walk-up songs.
You don't have
I
walk-up
don't.
songs?
Yeah, no, we don't have walk-up songs. Do we? Yeah, I don't think we have walk-up songs.
Okay. Okay. That's something we get to know every day. Okay. So, when you're in a cold weather environment like this, okay, so how do you kind of stay warm with everything?
Keep moving. Always keep moving. Don't stay still. Always like move with the pitcher or things like that. Never stop moving. Because if you stop moving, then you'll get cold. So like keep your toes going. Keep your hands moving at all times.
Okay. So, on your schedule, who are you most like just crossing down so you can kind of get into that feel this year?
Like teams,
Yeah.
South Central, because I want to play them really bad. Because I think that we could beat them this year. Because we were really close in sectionals, so I think we have a chance this year.
Absolutely. Okay. So, what are some aspects for you guys to beat the Satellites this year?
Last year we had really good communication. We worked together, and I think we had a lot of fun that game because that was probably one of our best games that we had played. And that's when we were communicating, we were having fun, we were talking, and all. We were just having fun. We were doing like what teams do, and I think that if we do that again this year, we definitely have a chance to beat them this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I'm going to have fun as the South Central alum, being a lacrosse broadcaster this year, broadcasting your guys' games. Okay. So, as a standpoint, what are some pitchers that you're kind of looking and kind of in your mind from last year, kind of scouting out to get better into?
On our team?
No, on other teams, so you can kind of see what kind of pitches they throw and stuff like that.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay. So when you're up the plate, okay, so how do you identify like a rise ball coming up, and then how do you identify like a fastball?
Watch where they release. Definitely watch where they release or how they release it.
For sure. So, okay, so I'm gonna go rapid fire here on the hot corner. Okay, there's a segment that we do get to know all of our guests. Okay, so what is your favorite baseball / softball snacks?
Seeds or Uncrustables.
Okay, so what's your favorite seed?
Mine is barbecue. I really like barbecue.
Okay, classic. Oh, okay, nice. What's your favorite all-time sports movie?
Sport what?
Sports movie.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers. Nice. Okay. So who's your favorite top 5 rappers?
The weather. Oh, this is a good one. Polo G, 21. I'm trying to think. Trippy, Red, Pop, Smoke, and oh my gosh, I'm trying to think who I listen to. Probably Drake.
Drake. Okay. So, what are some things fielding wise you can get better for, let's say, Winning Mac and stuff like that coming up?
Probably keeping my mitt on the ground and being aware at all times. Because sometimes I have a hard time keeping my mitt on the ground. So yeah, I think that is one of the biggest ones.
So, what are some things when you're like in the middle of running and like snow hits you? Okay, so how do you deal from this environment, and then when it comes sectional time when it's like 80, 90, how does your body kind of adjust towards that kind of weather?
I don't know. I think it just kind of like it just adjusts. It's like okay, because it doesn't like instantly go from like hot to cold. It starts like warming up, so my body like gets used to the temperature. But like some days it'll go from like 40 to like 70. So I'm like I'll be freezing, and the next one I'll be like super like hot and sweating. It's crazy. Indiana weather is just really crazy sometimes.
Absolutely. Okay, so going down there. Okay, so what kind of pitches are they throwing and stuff like that?
Slow pitches, very very slow pitches,
Slow pitches.
and I think they're more inside pitches too.
Okay, so do you think we're going to see any dingers with this weather today?
We might. I'm not for sure, but we might. The boys will definitely hit a few dingers. Girls, we might hit a couple if he decides to pitch correctly.
Decides to pitch correctly. Okay, so I am glad to meet you.
Me too.
Okay, so stay froggy, my friend. Remember to subscribe. Okay, at RCSPN1. Okay, so for all the interviews that we have, okay, here on Media Day and for our future Division 1 interviews as well. Okay, so stay froggy, my friend. It was glad meeting you, and thank you for coming on the program.